everyone and welcome to today's video. So today, let me show you I haven't got lipstick on my teeth. Today we are doing empties. I haven't done empties in ages because I always forget to keep my empties, plus I just don't want to pile them all up, but I've got some and I want to talk about them. So let's go. First off, Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I love this. This is amazing. This, whenever you feel like your skin has just gone gaga and you need to get it back to its normal way, this. I love the smell of it. It's gorgeous. I always get this in the sale, January sales or Black Friday or whatever sale I can get, because it's quite expensive for quite a big jar, but it lasts a long time and it's amazing. I love it. It just soothes my skin. It always works. I mean, Estee Lauder, I have never tried something bad from them. Everything from them just works. And this is fabulous. I will be repurchasing. I also want to get the eye cream as well, because I remember I had that years ago and it really did wonders under my eyes. So I want to get the two. I want to see if I can get a pack, you know, so yeah, I want to see if I can get a little set. So love that. Next up, my Heliocare. I always cut this in half so I can scrape every last drop out of it. I love this. I have this on backup. I've said this before. I've tried so many SPFs and this just works for me. When I put it on, I feel like, oh, I feel comfort. It smells nice. It feels like a moisturizer. And it just feels like, you know, an old friend on my face, you know? So I don't want to change it, and I get it for a great price as well. Next, I've got the SkinCeuticals Daily Moisture. This is my second jar. I mean, when have you ever used a whole jar of cream? That means you like it. Now, I really like this. It's perfect if you've got oily, blemish-prone skin because it doesn't feel heavy or cloying. It's so, so nice. And I recently purchased again the Inky List peptides, but come summertime that might be too much in the evenings, so I probably will repurchase this at some point. But I've gone through 2 jars of it. I mean, that is pretty good going. And SkinCeuticals is a brand I really, really rate, so highly recommend. Then I used up a Dove Dermaspa Beauty Sleep. I bought this in a 3-pack off Amazon because I can't find this in the shops anymore. I don't know if they've discontinued this. I don't know, but I love it. Oh, I love the smell of this. I used to buy 2 for 1 in Boots or Superdrug when it was on deal. And it's so affordable. It's so moisturizing and it's just gorgeous. The smell of it is gorgeous. It's like being wrapped in a, you know, cashmere blanket. It's so lovely. But the problem I had with this, as you can see, look at the texture of that. It's gross. Because I got it from Amazon, I have a feeling it's been stored very, very cold, then very, very hot. So the 3 bottles I got came out all claggy. And that's not normally how it comes out. It still smells the same and it still applies the same. So it's not changed. It's just, I think, where it's been stored in the warehouse, it's coagulated, like clotted cream. And just the sight of it alone makes me want to vom. So I managed to go through all 3 of them. Unless they bring these back into the shops, I'm not gonna repurchase. So, but this was one of my favorite body lotions. Next up, Glossier U. I've just purchased another one because I love this so much. This and like a cardigan, and you're gonna feel the best you ever felt. And I think they've just come out with a deodorant, so I've got to get that, but I love this smell so much. It's just such a beautiful smell, and I'm going to do a perfume video. Not on the perfumes I've got because I've done that before, but I'm just talking about scent and how it makes you feel. So for my everyday, this is it. And actually, this lasted me a whole year. And I'm a, you know, generous spritzer. but it lasted very well. And it stays on your clothes. If I'm wearing a top or a t-shirt and I go to put that top on again the next day, I can smell this. And that is the sign of good perfume. Make sure I put the empty one away. Yeah. Speaking of perfumes, I had 2 samples. This is why I love ordering stuff online. I had 2 samples. I had a sample of Montguerlain. Gorgeous. But do you know what it smells exactly like? YSL Opium. Not YSL Opium. YSL Black Opium. It smells like that. It smells exactly like that. But I love it. It's gorgeous. It's really sweet, and I love that. And then I've got a sample of Moncler. Ooh, Pour Femme. Now, this is the polar opposite to this. It's very fresh. This is typical what I think of Moncler. You think of ski jackets in winter. And this is very, very... It almost smells like a cologne. It smells very manly. And I kept looking at it going, is it for women? Because it says Pour Femme, but it smells very, very masculine-y, cologne-y. Do you know what I mean? But I quite like it. It's quite nice and fresh. If you're wearing something sporty, for example. I don't know, I quite like it. So I use these up. These last, like, for me, a day. And then there's like a tiny bit left which you can't get out, which really annoys me. Come on. Yeah. And so, love those. Then I've used up what's it called? Instant Age Rewind, which, where are you? Oh, goodness. Where are you, Age Rewind? I bought another one. Where the hell is it? Oh, do you put things down and then you can't find them again? What, you know? Anyway, I bought another one of these. It's really bugging me now. Ah. There we go. Just to show you, I've bought another one because I love it. This is in the shade 1.5 Warm Light. And what I love about this, I use like several concealers. This is the concealer I use at the end, where I just kind of dot along here just to get that brightness back into my eyes. And because it's so light, you can do that. You can get that kind of bright eye look. That's what I like for that. It's a very good concealer. Then I've used up my Tarte Shape Tape. I love this for filling in under the eyes. I love it so much. I've got a jumbo Shape Tape, which I got off QVC ages ago. This, for me, nothing has ever come close. I love this. It fills in. So I put one blob and I fill that, and I just fill in that under eye, and I use the other concealer just to brighten, because this is my skin colour, which I like because it kind of fills that bit in. But highly recommend. I get this in the shade Light Medium. Then I've used up mascara. This is the Wonder Volume Thrill Seeker by Rimmel. Fabulous mascara. Fabulous. I mean, it's a bit of a mess. Oh, but look at that brush. It reminds me of the Too Faced. I love that. And I've seen that Too Faced is coming out with a mascara, but a chocolate version, like a dark brown. I'm gonna need that. But yeah, this is extreme black. I think that's another thing that's really, really nice and black. It goes on really easily. It comes off really easily when you want to take it off. It doesn't, split all around or anything like that. It is a fantastic mascara. Then I've got a setting spray, 2 setting sprays. This is the NYX Matte Finish. This is great. It's about £7. Does the job. Nice, like it. And then I've got my all-nighter Urban Decay, which I love. I love it so much. Oh! I've got backups. This just, there are so many times when I've put on my makeup, like if my skin's, I've used too many exfoliating stuff and I can feel my skin being a bit bitty and a bit, in that in-between stage, and you're like, oh my God, my skin looks gross. I spray this and my face just goes gorgeous, just melted, everything melts, everything's glowy, everything's lovely, and it stays put, doesn't rub off. So this is my favorite. I think, just stick with what works for you. This is great if, like, I don't know, at home if you're not going anywhere but you're wearing makeup. Just to kind of, not even to just set your makeup, just to kind of get all the powders to melt in quite nicely. And then the last thing I've got is this Aveda Dry Remedy Oil. This probably took me about 10 years to use. But I really like this. So when my hair was really, really dry on the ends, I used to just get a tiny amount and just pop it through the ends just to combat any dryness there. So really like that. Very, very good. Aveda products are lovely. So I think that is it. Those are my empties. Oh, the dog is back. Those are my empties. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what else you'd like to see below. I've got some good ideas from you. I write them all down. I've noted them all down. So I have a nice selection of videos to go through. So I hope you're well and I'll chat to you soon. Bye.